Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode 3 of my Minecraft survival worlds. And in this episode we are going to be building a beautiful little wall. And I'm not entirely sure how it's going to turn out. Majority of the times when I do my builds, I don't really plan out ahead of time how they're going to look. I kind of build them on a whim. The design kind of happens as I'm building them. So we'll see how this wall turns out. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. I'm in a really good mood for building today. So we're gonna climb up here just to kind of get a view of what our town is looking like so far. And yeah, we got a hut with a little clearing, some trees, but soon we'll have a beautiful little village in here with farms and everything. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But first things first, we are going to get this wall done, or most of it done, hence part 1. I'm going to go to the house, gather some supplies that we're going to need to build this wall. Alright, so I got the supplies that I need. Now we're just going to kind of build the wall from this ravine, and it's going to just go along here. I'm going to build it one wide. Usually I build it, my wall's bigger, but it's going to go to this ravine. We'll fill that area in. Usually I build my walls a little bit bigger, but I'm going to go with a whole different design this time. I'm only going to build the actual wall 1 block wide. So I'm going to be using spruce planks for the base of the wall. Or for the wall, I should say, not just the base. And unlike the hut, where we used spruce for the wall, we're going to be using oak wood. And this oak wood is mostly just going to be for design, not really any purpose other than that. Another thing that I like doing is kind of adding detail as I build. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm going to put 5 spaces in between each of these wood blocks. And this first one was almost placed perfectly. I was going to put it over one more earlier. I kind of hesitated about that. So we're just going to go ahead, do the same thing to the other side with the oak. That there, put that there, that there. And so that's kind of what the wall is going to look like. So we're just going to bring it up about 4 more blocks higher. So for the wall, I actually did 3 layers of spruce planks, and on the 4th layer I'm putting up these birch slabs, just because this is the area where we're going to be doing a lot of the walking. And good thing I turned back there. So we can kind of just walk over the top here from this ravine to this ravine, kind of get a view around as well. So the next part we're going to do is just fill in the area between the oak wood with these birch stairs. So exciting. Alright, so that's pretty much what the wall is going to look like. So we're going to take this. Alright, so how much do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the middle. And this is, I'm glad that actually worked out. So this is where we're going to build the entryway. So we're going to fill this side in as well with the stairs. Exactly just what we did to the other side. Alright, so there we go. Oops, ran out of stairs there. Alright, so there we go. And over here we're going to put a guard tower, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. First we're going to put in our little doorway here. Now this is the design I use. I don't know if anybody else uses this, but I kind of put the slabs here, and it allows us to go out, but it shouldn't allow any mobs to pass through. I have to test it a little bit later just to see if it works. I'm going to switch these to birch just so it looks consistent going all the way around. That's kind of what our wall is going to look like. Well, that's what the wall looks like. So from this point on, it's pretty much just adding detail to it. Oh yeah, and we got to do the guard towers. Alright, so it's getting close to nighttime. Still a little bit of ways to go. And yeah, so kind of get the shape going here for the guard towers. And not only will this serve as guard towers, but it will also be like a stairway to go from the bottom of the ravine all the way down there to up here. So following the pattern of the house, we're gonna do probably most of the buildings will be round. Might get the one building that's square. Alright, so that I can't fill the rest in. So now the next thing we're going to do is kind of clear this all out, just so we can fill it back in again with the proper material. Alright, again, I'm going to kind of do the detail as we work on the wall as well. So we're going to be putting oak blocks on the outside with spruce planks on the inside. Hopefully it looks okay when it's done. Oh, okay. So now we're just going to bring it up to level with the top of the wall. So we're going to fill this up, put this in, and I think that should be level. Alright, so now we got that side done. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other three sides. And we're going to use this bucket of water to get down safely. And yeah, there we go. Get the other three sides done. Alright, so we got the other three sides done. I'm going to put this here just so it matches the slab. So we got the other three sides done. Now we're going to go down here and we're going to get the corners done. And following the pattern of oak, plank, oak, we're going to do the corners with the spruce planks. So we do the four corners. Oh, already at ground. Alright, I gotta clear this. I kind of used it to jump across earlier. Fill in the center pillar. Alright, so the next step that I'm going to do is, oh yeah, I cleared it down two more, just so that it was level with the bottom of the canyon, or the bottom of this ravine. So now we're going to fill this in, kind of give it the flooring, the base of the flooring. And this is kind of the little design I usually do to build my floors. Alright, so oops, alright. It's kind of got three to hug the corner. I'm going to clear this out too. I don't think we'll need that space, but Yeah, so we got 2 against the pillar, 3 hugging the corner. Just like these. Now speed up the process here. Alright, so again, like I said, I don't usually plan when I build, so we kind of have this little issue where our stairs don't exactly line up with the base of this wall. So we're gonna have to improvise a little bit here and just change the design a little, just so we can get up onto the wall. I think that should do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, spiders! Go away! I think I hear one more. There it is. Alright, so with the spiders out of the way, we can continue building. Yay! Actually, I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna put the door here. Fill this in, just because it's the corner space. Alright, so after sleeping, getting some more materials, we are actually going to do the same thing we did on this side, and do it all the way on this side. So we're going to start off with clearing the ground, just so we have our building area, yeah. I was going to say space. Blech. So again, following the same pattern as before, we got 2 oak on the outside, 2 oak on the outside, 2 oak on the outside, and planks in the middle. Now this side I'm going to do a little bit differently. We're going to take the plank, or the center post, all the way up to the top. And usually I build my stairs, in the last set I should say, we built the stairs going up. In this case we're going to be building stairs going down, and you'll see why in just a little while. So I probably could insert like some little music or something, but instead I'm just going to do the do-do-do's, la-la-la's, you know, do-do-do-do, la-la-la-la. I'll never do that again, I'm sorry. Alright, so the reason we did it this way this time was just so we could find out, to make sure that the bottom floor would be level with the ground. Right here, see? Just so we don't have to, just so we can see how far we have to dig. Alright, so nighttime came along, and I'm lucky because I think this has to be one lower, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, and the reason why I built the stairs down last time was because just to make sure it was level with the bottom of the ravine, just so we can see if we have to do any more digging. It's a lot easier to build down than it is up, and that didn't work. Grr. I think I think that has to come down one more. Alright, so we're just gonna get rid of these zombies. Clear that out. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna fix this. This is gonna be the top, or the floor of the wall, and I don't know if it's gonna work. Alright, so we can get through. So if we can get through, that means it works for us, and it should keep zombies out. Alright, so back with the guard towers. I'm gonna put pillars, or extend these oak sections 3 high. Kind of do the same thing to all of them. And I think maybe we'll just roof this off, and that'll be our wall. But I'm not entirely sure yet. Like I said, I kind of build on the whim. I'm gonna fill this area in with the fence. Usually I use glass, just so we can jump over if we need to. But just because the rest of this is all wood, I'm going to follow the same process. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Oops. Missed that jump. Missed that jump too. Let's try this side. No. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I thought I was getting good at jumping. Apparently, I'm not. Okay, so we're going to finish this off. Put all the oak. I think I need more supplies. Alright, so after gathering supplies, I kind of finished it off. Now we're just going to take a look. I'm going to put the roof on top there. Not entirely sure yet. Okay, so I had a little bit of an inspiration, and I think we're going to put on... wow, my voice. I think we're going to put on another level here. Usually most guard walls have a guard house, so we're probably going to build one. Alright, so I'm just going to fill this in. See what that looks like. It looks okay. It's not 100 the best. But we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so I get this area done. Build the stairs up this time. So we can go across and fill this area in. Fill in the sides. Kind of running out of supplies here. I have to go back down and get some more. So that's kind of what the wall is looking like so far. I got a little bit more slabs. Should be enough to fill this in, the rest of this in. Get this landing area done. I'll do the same thing to this side. Bring that up. Bring the stairs around. Oops. Get our little landing area here. I think this is as high as the guard tower is going to go, so we can get a better vantage point of the areas around. Alright, so the next part we're going to do is build kind of the foundation for our guardhouse, which is going to go up onto the top level. Now I didn't plan this out, so whatever becomes of it is what becomes of it. Whether it looks nice or not, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Oh, I hope this turns out. Alright, so I gotta make sure I got everything I need. Got my water bucket. Must be essential. Alright, so let's see how high I built this. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna build each of these pillars 7 high. Water bucket so we can land safely. And same thing to the other 3 pillars. Make sure that they're even. Alright, now we're just going to do the perimeter, or yeah, the shape of the platform we're building. We're going to use the oak wood for the platform. And of course, as always, using the birch slabs for the flooring. So we're just going to go ahead and fill the rest of this in. And yeah, the flooring is done. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the guardhouse, or what I'm going to do with the rest of up here, actually. So this part is just kind of building on a whim. I've never really planned it out this far, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to put... yeah. I'm going to fill this outside area with these birch, or not birch, these stairs. You know, spruce. Alright, so we're gonna just kind of skip ahead while we fill in the rest of the outside. Alright, so that is all done. It goes all the way around. So now we're going to do the guardhouse. And the guardhouse, we're going to kind of just leave one little block on the outside here, just so we can walk around on the outside. And we're going to do it 4 high, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do the same thing to the other 4 corners. So now we're going to put in the door, and I think we're going to put a double door. No, you know what? I'm going to take this down, and I'll put that there, put that there. We'll do a double door. I think it's better than a double door. Kind of like my coffee. Double. Alright, so next thing we're going to do, yeah, so that's kind of the shape it's going to take. So the next thing we're going to do is just kind of fill this area in with the wall. And apparently I cut out the part where instead of making the house square where it was originally intended, I kind of made it into an oval shape. Just because I wasn't too happy that it didn't follow my idea that all the houses will be round in some way. So we kind of did it oval. Just going to clear this area out. And okay, I think I have enough for the slabs. Make some more slabs. Oops. And that should be enough. I don't know what happened to my axe. Alright, so now we're just going to fill this in. Our roof slash ceiling slash whatever. Oops. And then add some lighting just so mobs don't come spawning in here. You know those mobs, they love spawning. Okay. Yeah, there's like 4 times I missed those pillars. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the outside. Just kind of light around. Careful not to fall off because it's a far fall. Should probably build a fence. Alright, so light up the outside just to reduce the amount of mobs that'll spawn. The amount of spawns that'll mob. What the heck was I going to say that for? Alright, so our crafting table. We are going to get these stairs done. And for these, we are going to use spruce. And I was having issues with my mouse there. Alright, so with the spruce fences, we're going to fill in the outside here just so in our adventures we don't fall off. Oops, I had to get some more supplies. Alright, so for the tower, we're just going to raise these up, following the same pattern we followed before. Do it to this side, and then we'll finish off the what do you call it there? Things I was doing. The fence. Bring it all the way around, and I don't think we're gonna do all the way to the guard tower. So we're gonna fill this in. Actually, no, this is gonna be the final level of the guard tower, so we're just gonna leave these empty, and instead of planks, we're gonna fill it in with the fence. And I should probably get on the inside just so we don't fence ourselves out. Alright, so kind of get a little bit of a view all the way around. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And again, like I said, adding a little bit of detail as I build is something that I usually do. So let's see what this looks like. It's missing something. I don't know what we're gonna do. Alright, so it goes 9 across here. And actually gonna fill this area in. Because when night ends and day comes and mobs start burning, they climb up there and they hide. So it gets annoying. So I'm just gonna fill this in just so that you see what that looks like. Nah. So we're gonna fill this in just so the mobs can't get up there to hide. It also doesn't look too bad. I built it one more high, but the stairs are there. And I really don't want to cover the stairs because that adds a nice little bit of detail to it. So now for this part, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet. But we're going to put some lighting up here just so the mobs don't just so the mobs don't spawn around here. And I think we're just going to see what this looks like. I'm thinking we might do a little arc on the insides. I don't know. Some torches on the outside. See what that looks like. Oops, went a little too far there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. You know what? I'm going to use spruce. Let's use spruce. Oops. Or the spruce leaves, I mean. Shift click. There we go. Or not shift click, I mean that clicky thing. Alright, so we're going to fill this in. And oh, got attacked by a zombie. Now we can see if this works. It should work. Right, see? So now the mobs can't get through there, which means we don't have to build a door, we don't have to build any gates. If you build the wall, or if you build the entries that way, mobs shouldn't be able to get out or in, but you should be able to get through, no problems. Oh, and we had a little bit of an issue with creepers earlier, so that's kind of why this hole is here. But we're gonna fill that in. My sword got destroyed, but they can't get in, so I'm not really too worried. So we're just gonna finish this off. See what that looks like. Oh yeah, gotta do this side. I'll do this side. So 3 on each side, 3 in the middle, 1 there. I think we're just gonna top these off with the slabs, just to give it a little bit more definition. And again, the zombies can't get in, so nothing really to worry about with them at the doorway. And I kind of missed that. Oops. So yeah, I don't know. Looks okay. That tree looks okay too. I mean, maybe not the best, but I like it. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. And can't sleep because there's a zombie there. Curses the zombie. Hello. Alright, so the zombie is gone. So this is the back of the house, or the back of the wall, inside our village. And this is the front. So we're going to get more details done a little bit later on in another episode. But thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.